Did you know there is an organization that provides positive direction in dance for youth? It's called the Dance Institute of Washington, and it also provides instruction, tutoring, and workforce development for kids and adults. Located in the heart of Columbia Heights, Dance Institute of Washington is a space for students of all ages to explore, create, and experience the art of dance in innovative and engaging ways. Let's take a closer look at the talent, dedication, and passion of the students and staff at this unique, enriching organization.
Remember the notes, please.
When I was growing up, I was able to take dance lessons, and then from there I was able to travel to New York City, and under the directorship of Arthur Mitchell, the founder of the Dance Theater of Harlem, I knew what dance did for my life, and I wanted to give the community the same opportunities that I had been given as a child.
We have about 45, 50 students that participate in our weekly pre-professional program. That's Monday through Friday. And our classes start from 5:30 to 8:30, and they do a series of classes. Now, of course, the Dance Institute of Washington's a ballet school, so first and foremost, they have ballet every day, but they also get to take elective classes: modern, hip hop, African, jazz, tap on Saturdays, acro, and tumbling on Saturdays as well. We have a lot of extremely gifted students. There's so much talent in the studio. The Dance Institute of Washington offers several different dance recitals and programs. We have our annual Kwanzaa extravaganza, which has been going on for about 15 years. We did our Nutcracker, which we haven't done since 1993. That includes our pre-dance students, our ballet series students, our community students on Saturdays, our pre-professional and junior youth ensemble students, and it also includes our Positive Directions Through Dance students. They're our outreach students, and they're here during the week for as much time as our pre-professional students are as well. What makes the Dance Institute of Washington unique is the fact that it focuses so much of its attention on being a family and being a community. There's no student or parent that comes in that's made to feel like they're on the outside. I think everyone here feels extremely included in everything that's going on. We look at everyone in this building like they're a family, like they're a part of something. And I don't think you find that a lot of places. I think a lot of schools focus so much on the performances or how far a student's leg can go or a student's turnout. And I think here it's rare to find a group of instructors or a group of staff members that care not just about the technique, but care about the individual.
Over 60% of our students are here on scholarship, so actually that gives a lot of young people opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise. And again, with the outreach program, they actually are paid through the Department of Employment Services, and it gives them the opportunity to dance. They do tutoring, life skills, dancing, and we actually do a lot of field trips.
The facility of the Dance Institute of Washington is gorgeous. I haven't seen a studio like this since living in New York. I mean, this space is phenomenal. It doesn't compare to any other studio or dance space you see in the DC metropolitan area. It's just phenomenal. There's a lot of natural light, a lot of windows, a lot of studios. Our largest studio splits into two. It holds about 90 students at a time. I mean, the studios are just easy to fall in love with.
A young man who last year ran track. Now, for some reason, he decided he wanted to try to dance this summer. Summer 2014. He did for the summer and then decided he didn't want to do track anymore. He wanted to dance. And so he came to me last week and told me he just got a scholarship to the Dance Theater of Harlem for the summer intensive program there. So that's what makes me happy, to see them actually be able to develop as young artists and as young, articulate young men and women.
We want to encourage as many people as possible to just come out and join a program, take a drop-in class, take a Saturday class, just inquire. You know, we want to give back to as many students and adults as possible, because the students don't just stop at teens and kids, we take adults. We want to just continue growing as an organization and helping grow the arts culture in DC.
Dancing was something that was so important and so transformative for me as a young person. And I saw how you could dream something and then have it come true. Because when I started dancing, I said, I want to go and I want to be a professional dancer. And it happened. And then I said, oh, I want to school and I want to have opportunities for young people. And it happened. So, I mean, the thing is that if you work hard, if you're willing to work hard, anything is possible.
Great perspective on an important topic. Joining us to discuss this segment is student producer Eric Lang. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Great.
So after observing the students in practice, what surprised you the most about the rehearsal process?
The rehearsal process was so physically and mentally demanding. The students had to repeat and do some really intense physical work, and they just had to repeat and repeat and repeat, and it was just hard to imagine how much energy it takes, mental and physical, to do that.
But it was amazing to watch them be so dedicated and involved. So like, how many hours of practice do you think kind of went into that?
I think some of the students practice 3 or 4 hours a day.
Wow.
The professional students, yes.
Wow, that's awesome. So what did you learn about the Institute's Senior Youth Repertory Ensemble?
The Senior Ensemble, they perform at venues across the country, at the Kennedy Center, and some of them go on to great universities and professional dance troupes like the Dance Theater of Harlem and the Alvin Ailey Dance Troupe, so it's really impressive.
And some of them go on scholarship, is that?
Yeah, a lot of the students there are on scholarship, and they continue on other scholarships to other institutions.
That's awesome. I mean, I didn't know about that, and I'm sure our viewers didn't either. So thank you so much for stopping by and sharing the story.
Thanks.
From the intrinsic beauty of the architecture to the liveliness and ingenuity of the people, the Dance Institute of Washington is not only a place for arts and development, but a jewel in the heart of DC, offering inspiration to all who enter its doors. For more information about the Dance Institute of Washington, please visit their website at danceinstitutewa.org.